Well, it will stay like this. Okay, let's try and work it out like this. So today we have this beautiful necklace, which looks like this. It's made with a very easy chevron stitch technique, and we use that technique for the central part and also for the straps. And the central is decorated with 3x4 rondelles. Okay, so the chevron stitch is a very easy stitch, which has a principle of loops that go up and down, up and down, and that's it. And from here, from this technique, you can create your own design. So in my necklace, I have used a start of 18 seed beans. And for you to know how to create your own design in future, so here I have used the first 2 seed beads. They are the connector beads. Then I have used 3 beads that represent what I call the leg of the stitch. So this is the distance between the connector beads. Again, I have added 2 connector beads. Here I have the crown, which is made out of 2, 4, 6 seed beads on the down loop, which is followed again with the principle of symmetry by 2 connector beads like here, the 3 beads of the leg, and the stitch goes back up through the first 2 initial connector beads. So this is the first step. For the second step of the stitch, we need to continue with the loop back, and with the working thread coming out of the first bead that we have added here, we add the crown, which in the case of the necklace, the top has to be smaller than the bottom to create that beautiful curvature. And here I have added 4 top crown seed beads, followed by 2 of the connector like here, and then the usual 3 beads of the leg. And to finish the stitch, I go through the 2 bottom connectors. And from here on, we start another stitch from the bottom up. And obviously for that stitch, we will need a total of, so we have to complete from here up to here. And let's see how many beads. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So the top bead loop will be of 9, the bottom one 11, and they always connect in the set of 2 connector beads. Okay, let's start and see how this works. Because this stitch is very, how should I say, very fiddly, we really need a stopper bead. So here we have a stopper bead, and we go twice through this 11 and we leave some tail because this will be used later to create the second part of the strap, and this seed bead will be part of the design. So as we were saying, we start with 18 beads for the first loop. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me move. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 3 more. 1, 2, 3. And here we have the total of 18 beads to start our loop. According to our pattern that I showed you here, we have to go back and connect with the first 2 seed beads that we have added. And with this we have the first loop of our chevron stage. Okay, so it looks like this. Now we continue with the top down loop, which was of 9 seed beads. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And to connect, as we can see here, we skip the 1, 2, 3, the leg, and connect with the next 2. So here we have the first 2 connectors, 1, 2, 3. So we have to go down these 2. Okay. And this is the sequence that we repeat to create the length of the chevron netting that we need. So the loop up is made out of 11 seed beads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We drop the beads. And now we have to connect with the top. So after the 2 beads of the bridge or connector, skip the leg 1, 2, 3, and go up the next 2 seed beads. Okay. So this is what we repeat, going up and down, up and down. Let's see where is a better view. Maybe here. So let's make a few more chevron loops together. So I know that here is the up loop because obviously it's smaller, but also I have the tail that helps me to see where they are. So the loop down 9 seed beads, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Skip the connectors, skip the leg 1, 2, 3, and go down the next 2 like this. Very good. And this is followed by the loop up, which is of 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, beads. After the connector, 1, 2, 3, skip the leg and then go up the next 2. It's very good, very nice. And this is how we continue for the length we need. Here I have decided to do a total of 6 inches. And when you have the length you need, you start building up the strap. The strap is made with the same chevron stitch, just with a different counting. And the counting is like this. We have a total of 5 starting beads, and here we have those 2 connector beads. We will use them and add 1, 2, 3 beads, connect with the first one, and then in the second step we add 2 seed beads, skip 1, go through seed bead number 4. So basically, for those who use different colors, this is what we usually call the daisy chain stitch, which is a chevron stitch with different colors. Okay, so we are in this point and we consider the 2 connector beads as being the first 2 beads of our stitch. So we only need to add 3, 1, 2, 3. And here we have the first 5 seed beads, right? And we go down through the first seed bead after the one where the working thread comes out. Now we pick up 2 seed beads, skip the bead after the one where the working thread comes out, and go up. And this is all we have to do to create that necklace strap. It's a very fast stitch. So pick up 3, go down the bead under. The only thing you have to be careful is to have a good tension in the thread. Now pick up 2 for the second step, skip 1, go through the next one. And this is all you have to do. Pick up 3, go back the one under, hold the thread, pick up 2, skip 1, go up this one. Pick up 3, go down, pick up 2, skip 1, go up, with always a good tension in the thread. And you can see how fast this necklace strap builds up. For our necklace, we make the length we need. I'll show you how I usually tend to measure my okay, so I use a beading board and I'm using this 0 as the middle point of my focal point, and then I decide how long I want my necklace to be. As you know, you have different lengths on different slots of the board, I usually go with the first one, and I like the 2021, so this means 42 centimeters length, because it's quite close to the neckline, and I personally like how that one looks like. So from here I know how long this strap needs to be. After I finish it, obviously I use the tail to connect the thread and to make this strap in the same way I have started this one, and just make sure that they are of obviously equal length, so the focal point sits nicely in the middle. Now I will show you how we embellish with the what's the name, the rondelles, this chevron stitch. So let's make it's a little too big. Let's see, hopefully it's good. I will go with the thread back to where we have the start of one of the 3 beads legs, because that is the structure we are going to use to anchor the rondelles. Okay, so I moved my thread just for the purpose of this tutorial, and I need to have the thread just here. Okay, so here we have the 2 beads of the connector followed by the 3 beads of the leg. We move our thread through the 3 beads of the leg, and now pick up the rondelle and go up the next 3 beads of the next leg. And here we pick up another rondelle and go to this, the next 3 beads leg. Then another rondelle, go back up through the next, just like this. Then another one here, go down, and here where we are at the last one, we just look for the leg. Even if it's not obvious, it will be 3 beads down from the connector, so we go back up like this. Go back up the initial 2 beads of our work, and this is how the chevron stitch is embellished with 3x4 rondelles. Obviously, because we have the bottom loop slightly bigger than the top loop, we can actually use a bigger rondelle, maybe a 4x6, or maybe a different type of bead, like a pearl, a round bead, or a round crystal bead. It's really up to you. So basically this is the okay. This is how we make this beautiful necklace I am not sure about the quality of this live, and it's very possible that I will record it separately again. Anyway, I have tried, and this is what we got. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like if you like it, and to blah blah blah, you know, the usual. Like, subscribe, and keep watching for new beading tutorials. Thank you. Ciao ciao.